Here we are back out exploring, back to a mine we were in 2 weeks ago. We're going to make the descent safe for us to abseil down, move some big rocks, back in this lovely valley. Lots of countryside around us, beautiful place. So we'll see you in the mine. Here you go, John. Gotta wait my turn. It's quite steep, that is. It's near the top. Whoops. Watch you don't fall. There he is. He's made it. So we're trying to make the place safe. So we can abseil. And these big boulders right there are just hanging there. Very dangerous. We need to come back again. Another abseil to do down there, and we only brought one rope with us. And what did you find down there, Jan?
It was basically at the bottom. It was about a 50-foot abseil down the side of these rocks, which were kind of hanging over you as you went down. And there was a little bit of a free hanging drop at the bottom, where you landed in this little sub-level, halfway between where we are and the actual main level at the bottom. And there was some sort of pumping rods or iron machinery running along that level. And at the far end was another little drop down into the main level again, and that second drop is what we didn't have enough rope for. It's about 10 foot, so I'll have to come back with some more rope to do that one. But I went down that hole.
You did well going down that, considering how dangerous it is. I'll come with you next time, and we'll bring spare ropes.
Welcome to come with Dave.
The one's all the way down there. There he is. My turn to get down this. It's a bit steep. Take my time, I should be okay. Oh. They've gone way ahead, the other guys. Right, let's go down.
It never used to be so shallow.
Right then, let's go and have an explore down here. How long is this? How long is this level?
Eh?
How long is the level?
It's about 500 feet. It's a fair way, but you can see all this smooth wall here and on the other side. It's following the vein, but there's a little bit of zinc in it because this is hydrozincite flowstone, so that shows us there's a little bit of zinc mineralization in it, but very little else because there's no stopes and it's just a dead end in the end. So we've got some iron here, some clay there. That could be old. The fingerprints in there.
Yeah.
Look at this iron curtain. This is lovely. Yeah, there's the vein. All the minerals leaching out of it. It runs on there. I don't know why I brought this bag. I should have just left this.
We found something of interest.
It's part of an old iron bracket, or it could be a dog spike for the rails, because you can see there's sleepers on the floor where the rails used to be. So it could be a dog spike for securing the rails. Was on the floor.
Yeah. You can see where they were, can't you?
Yeah. This is proper flucken here. See how the vein has just gone all clayey. If you pick this stuff up, see that? It's just clay. It's just rubbish. All of that.
Very unstable.
Yeah, rather.
Rather unstable, yes.
See all that stuff. Just...
Yeah. Good idea not to poke at it.
Yeah. There's another zone. It kind of comes in zones, doesn't it, the clay and the flicker.
That's going to fall off. It's coming away from the wall, look.
Yeah.
Big crack.
Peeling away, isn't it?
Yeah. What's that?
A bit of string, is it?
It's old.
Yeah, the string. There's two things that could be. It's either, for some reason, someone's put a tallow candle in there, but it's more likely to be a charge of dynamite. A stick of dynamite that's fractured in two.
Yeah.
Seems the right colour, but it hasn't sweated, which is good. It's not wet enough. And it's in the shot hole as
It's
well.
in the shot hole, you can see the when it was dug.
You got a match?
Yeah. I'll leave it there.
Candle stains.
Yeah, deal with them. See the tracks? Yeah.
So it was 1 foot 6 inch gauge, not quite 2 foot gauge. It's a bit narrower. You can see how they use the long sleepers to wedge across the level to stop the rails from moving around.
Right.
So that every now and then they put in a full length one to wedge across so that the rails stayed in the middle of the level. Because as going around the corner, the prolonged pushing of wagons around this corner, that stress would push the rails out and further out all the time, right, until the wagons started to hit the wall as they went round. So having this there would keep the rail central so that the wagons wouldn't hit the wall.
It goes on. Oh wow. Let me get a photograph.
The rail. I'd say that's probably the gunpowder used to be carried in tins like that, naked. But see, if you look inside, there's a detonator tin. So they weren't using gunpowder by that point because detonators come with dynamite. So it's probably a tin for keeping sticks of dynamite, I would have thought. Because the detonators would then go in the end of the dynamite. Yeah. But this is somewhere here we go. This is very nice because unfortunately it's broken. But originally it would have been about that long. And this is a charger and scraper. It would have been about that long, an iron rod, called a charger at this end and a scraper at this end. So after you bore your shot hole, here's one, let's use this one. You bore the shot hole. First thing you do after you finish is you use the scraper, which is just this plate at the end of this end, on the end of the long rod, to go in and clean out all the dust and all the muck from the shot hole like that, all the way to the back. Once you clean it, spin it around, you put a charge of gunpowder into a long metal spoon, which is on the other end of this thing, it's missing now. And then you put the gunpowder into the back of the hole, let it out, and you use a wooden tamper, like this, wooden, a bit smaller, to tamp all the charge solid into the back of the hole. And after that you use a mixture of clay and mud, this stuff from the floor. Mine is called this sticking, and used to wedge that into the hole nice and tight, and then use a small needle to poke a hole to push the fuse in, so that the fuse and the clay kept the charge in there. So rather than just blowing out into the miners' faces, it would actually split the rock, and this lump here would drop down, and they could then break it up and load it into wagons and pull it out. So this is a very nice little artefact, but it's a shame that the other half isn't still there.
Thanks for that, Ewan. Very impressive indeed. There's a burn marker there. Look at that burn mark.
Oh yeah, wow, look at that. Wonder if this is the candle.
The remains of.
Yeah.
Another one there.
Oh yeah. Those are nice. Yeah, it could be it.
That's pretty cool.
That's definitely one there.
Yeah.
And it looks like there's another one here where this bolt is now. And here we go, see all this clay here? This is that sticking. They would have kept a big blob of clay on the wall and they could just take, see the fingerprints of the miners? They could just take chunks of it off and wedge them in those shot holes, just like we saw.
Very impressive indeed.
It's lovely, isn't it?
Absolutely.
And it's all just sitting here like they left 2 days ago.
It's nuts to see.
And this area of the mine was worked about 120 years ago. So that's how much time we're talking. But this clay has just been sat there with the fingerprints of the miner in it. 120 years.
Can you see what's up here?
Look at all the bag droppings.
Oh wow, yeah.
There's another tin of sorts over there.
End of the mine.
Yeah, this is it. There's virtually nothing in that vein. It's all just damaged material. You can see there's quartz and all sorts of stuff here, that it's all just, there's no ore in it.
And that's why they stopped.
Yeah.
Oh, they run out of money.
Yeah, one or the other.
One or the other, yeah.
Absolutely.
So our next time we're in here, we're going to abseil down that pack wall and go down that small shaft. That's the plan. What we got here, Johan?
So this is like, we're only about 10 feet in from the entrance, and what this is a small air shaft that used to go up to the surface. Just lots of long adits have them, just by having a small air shaft just inside the entrance. That circular motion of air going down the shaft and out the portal, or vice versa, would ventilate the rest of the mine. So when they were driving this level initially, to get ventilation to the heading, they would have this little shaft, and that circular motion of the air would then help ventilate the rest of the workings.
Have you seen what's in residence up there?
No.
Big, huge spider. Let me zoom in on it.
Where is it?
It's not focusing.
I can't see it.
I can see him.
Oh yeah, I got him. Yeah, that's big creepy up there.
That's a big one. Cool.
The best one was that mine.
So we're out now. That's it. We're going to come back, continue our abseil down that dangerous pack wall. And thanks again for watching. I hope you liked it. Short video, but fun.
If anyone there would like to see some of these places, a much safer option than that one. But if you go to www.midwalesminetours.com, the link should be in the video description. You can pop on there, that's my website, and if anyone would like to book on a tour of one of these mine sites underground and on the surface, and the safe ones, feel free to get in touch on midwalesminetours.com. Ciao for now.
And all the best.